Greetings, my name is Bob Benny, and I have the honor of being the board chair for Nanaimo Port Authority. I'm proud to be speaking to you from the main lobby of our incredible new facility here in beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia. The word Nanaimo in Coast Salish language means the gathering place, and we look forward to seeing you, your fellow board members, and employees gather here next year. But for now, come along as we share with you our spectacular jewel of the West Coast.
On Vancouver Island, Nanaimo's harbor is home to the newest cruise attraction for passengers en route to Alaska, the Nanaimo Cruise Ship Terminal. It's one of the first purpose-built cruise ship facilities ever created for a small city, and since opening in 2011, it has already welcomed some of the largest cruise ships on the West Coast. The award-winning terminal is a ship captain's dream. Passengers like the quick ship-to-shore experience. And from offices here, the Port Authority gets a panoramic view of day-to-day port operations. The natural beauty of this Vancouver Island city, just 34 nautical miles from Vancouver and 170 from Seattle, has a way of stopping first-time visitors in their tracks. Nanaimo's views are spectacular, with tiny islands offshore, the snow-capped Coast Mountain Range in the distance, and the city's own majestic Mount Benson. Thanks to a temperate climate year-round, locals and visitors spend plenty of time outside. Here, you can get from downtown to absolute wilderness in just minutes. You can easily plan an afternoon hike to a waterfall, catch air on mountain biking trails, or find a remote spot to fish, and still be back in town for dinner. If adrenaline is what you crave, head for the River Canyon's Wild Play Park to earn some bragging rights. But you don't have to go too far at all to find adventure. Right downtown in the harbor, you can swim in a sandy lagoon or try your luck at the fishing pier. Hire a local tour guide and you'll go home with more experiences you'll never forget. From kayaking to snorkeling with seals to scuba diving on shipwrecks. Once you return to shore, put on some comfortable walking shoes and discover downtown's other treasures. Here, art galleries and music venues are tucked between cafes and boutiques in historic buildings. When it's time to eat, grab a bite at a trendy bistro or go upscale at a top-rated restaurant. Whether you stay for a night or a week, you can settle in someplace that suits your style perfectly. A downtown high-rise hotel or a bed and breakfast in the countryside. There's so much more to see on Vancouver Island, and Nanaimo's central location makes it the best home base for day trips. About an hour drive south leads you to the Cowichan Valley, sometimes called Napa North. Hit the wine trail or go farm gating to sample specialty food items produced locally. If you head north of Nanaimo, a quick 30-minute drive takes you to the beaches of Parksville. Vacationing families return here year after year to play in the warm waters and endless stretch of sand. Near Parksville, the goats on the roof at Coombs Market and the 800-year-old Douglas fir trees at Cathedral Grove are must-sees. To get a look at the island's logging history, plan a day in Port Alberni. You can ride a steam-powered logging locomotive to the historic McLean Mill for a tour. Finally, no visit to Vancouver Island is complete without a trip to the surf town of Tofino and Pacific Rim National Park on the West Coast.
Hi, I'm Bernie Dumas, President and CEO of Nanaimo Port Authority. I hope you enjoyed that introduction to our island. There's a reason why Conte Nast Traveler voted our island Canada's #1 island destination. Port Authority is very excited to be hosting our next convention and AGM in Nanaimo next year. So, why don't you grab your flip-flops and join us in our island in the Pacific, where life is good and the drinks are cold. Cheers.
Cheers.